Getting older doesn't happen all at once. It sneaks up on us. One day you're carrying groceries without a thought, and the next, that same bag feels just a little heavier. The stairs you've climbed for decades suddenly leave you winded. Even something as small as opening a jar can turn into a battle. And maybe, just maybe, you notice your grandchild rushing over to steady your arm as you sit down. You smile, but inside there's a little sting. That's the quiet truth of aging. Our strength begins to slip away bit by bit, almost without us noticing. But here's the thing, you don't have to just accept it. In this video, we'll talk about how to hold on to your independence, your confidence, and yes, your strength, for as long as possible. Stay with me, because this is the only video you'll need to regain full control of your strength and independence. But here is the good news. The cure isn't waiting for you in another dusty amber-colored pill bottle. The solution isn't complicated. It's already in your kitchen, waiting on a shelf or in the fridge. We're talking about 3 humble, affordable foods, each one backed by solid research that can work together to flip the switch inside your body from frail to formidable. With simple, direct, and practical ways, showing you step by step how to actually implement this in your daily activities, and trust me, the last one is absolutely going to blow your mind. So make sure to watch this video to the end if you seriously want to regain your strength and independence. Now, first up on our list is the food I like to call the nighttime repair crew. I'm talking about plain low-sugar Greek yogurt. A single cup of this thick, creamy yogurt hands you a powerful dose of 20 grams of complete protein. Now, what does complete protein actually mean? It means it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids, the fundamental building blocks of life that our bodies cannot produce on their own. We have to get them from our food. Think of it like a construction project. If you don't have all the different kinds of bricks and materials, you can't build the wall properly. Greek yogurt delivers the whole toolkit. And within that toolkit is one superstar amino acid called leucine. Imagine your muscle cells are a crew of construction workers. Leucine is the foreman. It's the one that walks onto the site, taps each worker on the shoulder, and gives the order. It's time to rebuild. Without leucine leading the charge, the other amino acids don't get the signal to start repairing and building muscle tissue. Leucine kicks off the entire process of muscle protein synthesis. But there's another secret weapon inside Greek yogurt, a special type of protein called casein. While other proteins like whey are absorbed very quickly, casein is a slow and steady worker. It digests over many hours, dripping a steady stream of those vital amino acids into your bloodstream. Keep it simple. The best choice is always plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Many of the flavored varieties are loaded with sugar, which can actually contribute to inflammation. Stir in a handful of fresh or frozen berries, blueberries, raspberries, for a powerful dose of antioxidants. Our second food comes pre-armored and ready for duty, canned salmon. For convenience and affordability, it is an absolute champion. Simply pop the ring top, drain off the liquid, and you are holding a powerhouse of nutrition. A typical can provide around 22 grams of high-quality complete protein, but the protein is only half the story. Canned salmon is also loaded with a special kind of fat called omega-3 fatty acids. These are the body's natural firefighters. As we age, many of us develop a state of chronic low-grade inflammation. It's not the red, swollen inflammation of an injury, but a constant, invisible fire smoldering deep inside our tissues, including our muscles. This inflammaging is like rust that slowly corrodes metal, speeding up the shrinkage and breakdown of our muscle fibers. Omega-3s are the wire brush that scrubs that rust away. They actively douse that internal fire, creating an environment where your muscles can actually heal and rebuild, rather than just constantly fighting off damage. Just 1 can of salmon a week is enough to meet the American Heart Association's omega-3 recommendation for seniors. Now, what about those tiny soft bones you sometimes find? Do not pick them out. They are your bonus. The high-heat canning process pressure cooks the bones until they are completely soft and edible, so you can mash them right in with the fish. They are one of the most potent and easily absorbed sources of calcium you can find. This calcium provides a vital bump to your bone density, keeping your skeleton sturdy and strong. Remember, your skeleton is the frame that has to carry your muscle. Strong muscles need a strong frame to rest on. How to use it? The possibilities are endless. Fold a can of flaked salmon into your morning scrambled eggs for a massive protein boost. Mix it with a spoonful of Greek yogurt, a squeeze of fresh lemon, and some diced celery for a fantastic, healthy salmon salad. Or for the simplest, satisfying meal, just mash it onto a slice of whole grain toast. Our third powerhouse is the pantry's true unsung hero, the humble lentil. A single cooked cup delivers a solid 18 grams of protein, but it also brings along a staggering 15 grams of fiber and a whole squad of essential micronutrients like magnesium, folate, and iron, all of which are critical for your muscles to stitch together new, strong tissue. Let's break that down. The fiber is hugely important. It aids in healthy digestion, helps to manage and stabilize your blood sugar levels, and keeps you feeling full and satisfied. When your blood sugar is stable, you avoid the energy spikes and crashes that can lead to fatigue and inactivity. As for those micronutrients, magnesium is vital for the actual process of muscle contraction and relaxation. It helps prevent cramps and keeps muscles functioning smoothly. Iron is the taxi service for oxygen. It's essential for carrying oxygen in your blood to your hard-working muscles. Without enough oxygen, your muscles tire out quickly. Lentils are also incredibly versatile. You can simmer a cup of red lentils with some canned diced tomatoes, chopped onion, and a pinch of anti-inflammatory turmeric for a rich, hearty stew that's ready in 30 minutes and costs next to nothing. Or, for zero cooking time, just buy canned lentils, give them a good rinse, and toss them into salads for an instant boost of protein and fiber. Spreading out 3 half-cup servings across the week is enough to help nudge your body's nitrogen balance into the positive. That's just the scientific way of saying you are giving your body more building materials than it's losing, putting your muscles firmly in a state of growth and repair. Now, I know the big question that is on your mind. So how do I actually implement this in my daily routine? It's simple. Let's walk through the day. For breakfast, you have a simple bowl of Greek yogurt topped with a handful of berries. For lunch, maybe you have a hearty salmon salad sandwich on whole grain bread with a simple green salad on the side. For dinner, you enjoy a warm, comforting bowl of lentil soup. This is a template, not a prison. You can repeat it, or you can swap the spices and ingredients to keep things interesting. So, does it actually work? Let's look at the science, but make it practical. In several key studies, seniors who consistently ate about 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of their body weight and focused on antioxidant-rich foods saw incredible results. To figure this out for yourself, just take your weight in pounds and divide by 2.2 to get kilograms. Then multiply that number by 1.2. For a 175-pound person, that's about 80 kilograms, which means you'd aim for 96 grams of protein a day. Our 3 foods, a cup of yogurt, 20 gray, a can of salmon, 22 gray, and a cup of lentils, 18 g, get you to 60 grams. You are already 2/3 of the way to your goal with just these 3 simple foods. And what was the result in those studies? Participants regained 2 to 4% of their leg strength in just 12 weeks. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but in the real world, it is monumental. It's the difference between needing to use your arms to push yourself out of a chair and being able to stand up smoothly. That is a real-world win that is more valuable than any number in a gym. It is the freedom to get up from the dinner table with ease, a tangible piece of your independence reclaimed. If this sounds doable, if this sounds like a plan that you or someone you love could actually follow, please take a moment to click the like button below this video. It's a small gesture, but it sends a powerful signal to YouTube that this information is valuable. Your click will help this video get shown to someone else who might be standing in their kitchen right now, wondering why the bag of groceries feels heavier than it did last year. And if a specific person came to mind while you were watching, your mother or father, a dear friend, a neighbor, I encourage you to share this video with them. It could be the gentle conversation starter they need. It could help them see that blaming it on just getting old is a choice, not a sentence, and that muscle loss is optional when your fork is in the fight. So let's remember the simple plan. Yogurt by night for repair, salmon by the week for its anti-inflammatory power, and lentils anytime for a fiber-rich plant-based boost. 3 common foods, 1 powerful goal: to keep the strength you have and begin to reclaim the strength you've lost. Every meal you eat presents a choice. Your next meal will either contribute to the slow process of tearing you down, or it will be a conscious act of building you up. The fork is in your hand. Choose to build, and you can teach age to keep its hands off your muscles.